In this video, we will take a close look at Google's just released Nest indoor camera, 3rd generation. We will evaluate its new features and also how it stacks up against the previous model. At first glance, you'd be forgiven for thinking, not much has changed. The size, exactly the same. Lens, looks like a duplicate. Speaker and microphone port, ditto. The wall mount, identical. Visually, there really is no difference between the old and the new. Even the 10-foot power cables are indistinguishable, though a sharp-eyed viewer might have noticed the power connectors have been updated to USB-C. And the power adapter is a little sleeker than it was before. Oh, last but not least, there are a couple of new available colors. Google apparently decided that white, red, and green were too dull from a marketing perspective, so now they offer snow, berry, and hazel. What's new is mostly under the hood. Resolution jumps from 1080p to 2K, and you'll see that difference in these side-by-side comparisons. The Gen 3 camera is on the right, the older Gen 2 on the left. Even at a glance, the 2K image on the right looks sharper. You'll see finer texture, better edge detail, and a bit more clarity in the low light areas. It's not a huge leap, but it's definitely noticeable, especially if you're watching on a larger screen. Note that both these images have been cropped so that they'll fit next to each other and show you greater detail. The field of view on the Gen 3 camera is also slightly wider. This image shows you the Gen 2 camera, and now the Gen 3 camera, and now the Gen 3 camera with a red line showing where you've gained the additional space over the Gen 2 cam. Let's zoom in on some text. While not a huge difference, one can clearly see the image on the right is sharper than the one on the left. I should note that this is zoomed in by about 500%, so we're really in close here. That's why it looks a little bit distorted. Now, Google is promoting several additional and very useful, I might add, new features. But here's the reality. Most of them come from the Google Home Premium subscription, not from the camera itself. Google has added Gemini, its AI application, to the Google Home app. This allows you to do natural language queries to filter through your video clips. Ask which dog peed on the living room rug, and just the right clip will be presented. Has a large box been delivered to your front door? Gemini can alert you when it does. Plus, your recorded event descriptions will now be much more detailed. And a daily summary of captured events will make catching up at the end of the day a breeze. Some of these features are only available in the advanced plan. If you already have a Nest Aware standard subscription, you've been automatically moved to the Google Home Premium standard plan, which runs $100 per year total for all your cameras. That's per plan, not per camera. And if you have been paying for the Nest Aware Plus subscription program, you're now on the Google Home Premium Advanced plan, which is $200 per year. Again, this covers all of your cameras. Importantly, you don't need this new camera to use these new features. They will work on all your Nest cameras, new and old, plus doorbells, speakers, and displays once you're on the updated plan. I should add, this plan with these new features is being rolled out slowly, so not everybody will get these fancy new Gemini artificial intelligence benefits right away. Setup remains the same, easy peasy. Just plug in the camera, and the Google Home app should immediately recognize it and guide you through the steps. In the unlikely event it doesn't, there's a QR code on the sticker attached to the front of the lens. Just scan that and it will connect you instantly. Keep that QR sticker for future use. Mounting is also unchanged. You can either place it on a flat surface or screw it to a wall. Google's includes basic hardware in the box. If you're replacing a Gen 2 camera, the mounts are interchangeable, so you can simply reuse your existing bracket. saving you this step. During testing, I did notice the Gen 3 camera runs a bit warmer, about 6 degrees Fahrenheit hotter than the older model after a few hours of use. Not enough to cause concern, but worth mentioning if you plan to run it continuously in an enclosed space. So, what's the verdict? Both the Gen 2 and the new Gen 3 indoor Nest cams sell for the same price, a penny shy of $100. So going forward, there is absolutely no reason to buy the older model. The sharper 2K resolution is really the big news with this hardware upgrade, and maybe the wider field of view depending on your needs. I have a dozen Nest cams scattered about my house. I have been using them even before Google bought Dropcam, the original manufacturer. They have been extremely reliable, and the app, after some growing pains, is a pleasure to use. If you already own the older model, this is probably not a must-have upgrade. But if you're buying your first Nest indoor cam, or need another one, and who doesn't, this new one is absolutely the model to get. See the links in the description below for all 3 currently available and latest Nest cams. I have consistently found that Amazon has the best prices. If you found this video useful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Thanks for watching.